Look, I don't see it anywhere, man. Can you help me look for it? Can you help me look for it? Have you seen my buddy?
Put the bat down and get out of the house.
Come on, man. Please stop pointing a gun at me.
Come on. Get out of the house.
Is that my friend?
Welcome to First Person Defender, where regular people come face to face with unknown attackers in real-world scenarios and fight their way out. This is First Person Defender. Graham works for a major firearms manufacturer. He has an extensive military background and has been awarded a Purple Heart and Bronze Star for service in combat. Graham's training and experience with a wide variety of firearms dictated that we had to create a challenging scenario for him. This force-on-force training uses real firearms converted to fire marking cartridges. The crew wears yellow shirts and are considered to be invisible to role players. Graham is told this is his home. The only instruction is to react naturally to whatever happens.
How we doing? Who's here?
Good, how you doing, man?
Who's there?
Hey,
What's going on?
what's up, man? We're in the neighborhood. We're a construction crew. We did some work for John, and we know there's a big storm here recently. We're just wanting to, come see if you guys wanted a special quote. I know you noticed you had some hail
No, we're all
damage.
set, man. I appreciate it. Thanks.
No, hey, it's
No,
not.
we're good. Appreciate it.
Hey,
Hey, Hey,
Hey, what are you doing in here?
what do you mean? What am I? Whoa,
back
what
off,
you gonna
man.
do?
You
Shoot me?
back off.
What you gonna do?
I need you to get on the ground right now. Hey, get on the ground. Index, index, index.
Well, tell me what happened.
A lot of people come to the door asking questions on occasion. I've had that happen before. Sometimes they have simple questions, tell them to go on their way. That guy was a little more forceful, locked the door, turned around not expecting to see somebody else there. That was a big surprise. Identified he had a bat, immediately drew my firearm, came at me, fired 2 rounds. That gentleman seemed like he was down, so I immediately wanted to clear the second threat. Didn't know where that gentleman had gone, so I exited the building and checked out here, still on the premises.
Okay, did the second guy pose any kind of deadly threat to you?
I didn't know at that time.
But yet you left somebody in your house unattended and then went out searching for somebody out in the public. You say you immediately drew your gun. Did you feel the guy touch you with that bat at all?
No.
If we played it back, you'd see that he actually poked you with that bat and he held back from striking distance a couple times where he could have whacked you. So what could have gone wrong coming outside with that gun running after somebody?
Could have been a lot more bad guys out here.
Well, there could have been a lot more bad guys.
Yeah.
What else could have gone wrong?
Might have had to fire my gun unnecessarily again.
And then what if law enforcement was already in the area looking for these guys and now they see you with a gun?
Now I'm someone they're looking for.
Even the neighbors too. Someone could think that you just lost your mind and now you're outside with a gun. I can't tell you that I wouldn't have gone on the hunt either. I mean, it's hard. It's that predator instinct in us. Something runs, we want to go after it.
Not to engage him, not to try and hurt him or kill him, but to make sure that that threat's out of the area, or just to ensure that he's gone.
Trigger press is important. It's even more important on a small gun like the Smith & Wesson Bodyguard 38. So here's an easy way to practice this. It's called the ball and dummy drill, and it's really easy with a revolver. All you're gonna do is you're gonna load the cylinder, this is a 5-shot cylinder in this case, with just a few rounds and leave a few rounds empty. Spin around, don't look at it, close it, okay? Now, when you go to fire, some of them are gonna go off and some of them are not. So that's what you wanna see. When it doesn't go off, the gun doesn't move. What you don't wanna see is, whoa, that's bad. Practice the ball and dummy drill, practice your trigger press, it'll make you a better shooter.
So I don't always carry a gun at home, okay? It's just something that I don't do. When I'm not expecting somebody, when I know somebody's not supposed to be there, it's somebody that I'm not familiar with. If it's not a little girl with Girl Scout cookies, as I walk past my stand, I pick up my gun and I come to the door and I answer the door. Hey, how you doing? Sorry, no, I'm not interested. And I close the door, I lock it. Oh, crap! But when I see somebody coming down like this, man, this hand comes up. And just knowing to use this part of my arm as the surface to deflect that, because you can take a lot of beatings. There's not a lot of nerves and a lot going on out here. So we can take a lot of hits here, better than on the head, better than in the neck. I'm deflecting, I deflect, and I can run my gun with my strong hand. So he comes to the door, maybe he decides to push the door in on me. He comes in, he pushes me in, gun comes up, I shoot him, I look this way, holy crap. I've at least got that gun in my hand so I can deal with these guys. So this time you're gonna answer the door with the gun in your hand behind your leg. So cover down on your doorway here. Hey, how you doing today? I wanna know if you need anything fixed. You know, do you need anything?
No, we don't really need anything today.
Okay, you try to push the door closed, he pushes in on you, and then there's that. Good, and I got right in your way, which is close quarters anyways. You got walls in there, you can only move so much.
First Person Defender brought to you by Gun Dealio, Springfield Armory, Elite Survival Systems, Simunition, and Liberty Safe.
So Graham had someone banging on his door saying that he was a worker. During their interaction, someone snuck in the back. The bad guy came in with a small baseball bat. If you're gonna carry a gun, if you're gonna have a gun in your house, you have to rehearse these things mentally. You have to be decisive. You can't carry a gun and, wait, what? The bad guy closed 15, 16 feet after Graham already knew he was there. Look, he's not there for milk and cookies. It's very clear what his intentions are. So I've got my trusty timer, all right? On the beep is when the bad guy says, hey, mother, and I'm gonna see how many rounds I can get off in the amount of time that it takes. We'll compare that to the length of time it took from Graham to see the bad guy react, and then for the bad guy to actually get hands on him. Let's see what we got. So I've got a 5-shot revolver. I only have 5 rounds. If I needed more, well, maybe I have another gun. But time was 2.14 seconds. 2.14 seconds, I got my draw and my 5 rounds off.
Hey, mother. Hey.
That's a long time. 2.14 seconds is an eternity in a gunfight. Be decisive and act immediately.
Let's talk about carrying a 1911 cocked and locked. Well, today we have the Springfield Armory EMP 4-inch, great gun, and we're carrying it in an Elite Survival Systems hybrid IWB holster. It's a soft holster that's sticky, so it doesn't move around, so it gives you a lot of flexibility on ways to carry it. It also covers the trigger and it covers the safety here, but you can get the gun out. Let's show you what this looks like. Now, a 1911 is designed to be carried cocked and locked, so you can absolutely do that. You just need to practice running the thumb safety and get used to doing it. Carrying cocked and locked is perfectly safe. You have to practice with it and just do what you're comfortable with.
In the first scenario, Graham's background as an infantry officer and combat veteran kicked in, and he went hunting for a possible bad guy.
Who is it?
We'll see how he handles a similar but different scenario here. Graham checks the back door where the knocking came from, but there's no one there. He then rechecks the front door and other rooms.
Hey, man. Hey, whoa, buddy, whoa! What's going on? Whoa!
Out the house.
Man, don't hurt me! I was just looking for my baseball.
Get out of the house.
I'm just looking for my baseball, man. Don't hurt me.
What baseball?
Put the gun down.
Get out of the house.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Put the gun down. Don't point a gun at me. Put the gun down. Put it down. Don't hurt me, man. I'm just looking for my baseball.
Get out of the
Can you
house.
help me look for it? Can you look? Did it come in your kitchen window?
Get out of the house.
Don't point a gun at me, man. I'm not trying to hurt you. Look, my bat's down here.
Get out down.
I'm just trying to look for my baseball.
Get out. The bat down.
Look, I don't see it anywhere, man. Can you help me look for
Get
it?
out of the house.
Can you help me look for it? Have you seen my buddy?
Put the bat down. Get out of the house.
Come on, man. Please stop pointing a gun at me.
Come on. Get out of the house.
Is that my friend?
Index, index, index. All right, so tell me what happened.
Again, hanging out, watching TV. Heard a loud noise, like a bang at the back door. It sounded like it was coming from the back door.
Sure.
Asked who was there, didn't hear anything. Asked again, still no one to say anything, so I kind of drew my pistol, had it behind me that time, went and checked the door, still locked. Came to the front door, it was actually unlocked. So I locked it back up, thought maybe someone had come in, kind of cleared the house. And then it seems like someone picked the lock, came in, said he was looking for his baseball, but clearly threatening with the baseball bat.
Clearly threatening.
Pointed my gun at him, he kept his distance. I wanted him to leave the house. He did not, continued to approach me, kept backing off, giving him space, and he finally actually came at me and I fired 2 rounds.
He closed the distance. He kept closing in on you despite what you kept telling him, right?
Yep.
You kept saying, get out of my house. That's what you said, right?
Yep.
Why didn't you shoot him sooner? What was going through your mind at that point?
I still felt like there was enough distance there that he could maybe change his mind, not have to shoot, but he eventually forced it close enough where I did have to take that action.
Right. Nobody wants to have to shoot anybody. They'd love to be able to talk them down. They'd love to get them to stop doing what they're doing. Well, in the military, you have different rules of engagement.
Absolutely, but I mean, in a lot of towards the end of our time in Afghanistan, we had a lot of force-on-force issues. So we actually had to, even when you're on base or in your comfort area, you still had to be on your toes. You know, kind of worried about that.
Well, in here,
green on blue.
In here, you make your own decisions for your rules of engagement.
Yep.
So you've got to draw your line in the sand, and you've got to decide how close you're going to let them get to it, right?
Yep.